Hello, everybody. I'm Anderson Haran, also known as the creepy software engineer, because I have a very creepy face time to time. I don't know if you might have seen me on social media, and I feel like maybe I can talk to you right now, but it's okay. It's one-way communication for now, but you can actually submit more questions and keep on just whatever I'm going through, just take notes, ask questions, just note down some questions, because at the end we'll be giving you a chance to ask your questions, and I'll be able to answer them with my expertise. Yeah. All right. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see the slide right now. It says Mr. Anderson Haran, and so if you want to teach something to someone, you actually should have some sort of a qualification, right? So the reason why I'm qualified to give you some ideas is because look at my number of followers. Huh? it's almost 50,000. So it's a lot of hard work. It didn't just pop up from nowhere. So every single one of them is because of the quality content, and also I'm a great person. That's why. Okay. So if you don't know me, I'm a comedian. So that's why I crack some dumb jokes in the middle. I hope you like it. All right. Now let's move in. So remember, take notes and ask questions. I actually want everyone to collaborate, create content, build this community to be like huge. You know, when we say creators of Sri Lanka, everyone should be like, oh, that huge set of people. Oh, you know, I want that to happen. So that's why I thought of discussing about the collaboration is key part. Okay? All right, let's dive right in. All right. So I want all of you to understand this. Perfect videos don't always go viral. Perfect videos don't always go viral. Because these videos you can see here, I have put a lot of effort. I spent hours and hours and hours of hours. But, you know, I know it's like a good number of views, but, you know, it's not like a viral material, right? So first one got 34,000, second one got, look at the second one. The second one, I have created 3 characters of myself, triple acting, and it got 20,000 views. And the third one, I used the green screen and tried to find this video, put that in my background. I was scripting it really well, but it only got 3,000 views. So that does not mean, so that's what I'm trying to say. If you put a lot of effort and you're like, okay, this is it, this video is going to go viral, you can also expect the worst. It might not go viral. On the other hand, viral videos are not always perfect videos. So look at the views. So yeah, I got millions of views, yeah? All right. So the first video has got 3 million views. It's actually a meme. You might have seen this meme at different places, where my back hurts also kind of a meme. And I just made it like a video version, and it got 3 million views. And the next one, I did not even have proper lighting. It's actually, the idea was the creepy software engineer. And this video got almost 2.6 million. So I'll tell you why this video got 2.6 million, maybe towards the end of the video, okay? And also the next one, I just explained something with a whiteboard. Actually, the third video with a whiteboard, one random morning I thought, okay, let me put something on my Instagram story, not even reel. I just put that on my story. I thought maybe I'll just make this. It took only 15 minutes of my time, and I thought maybe I should put this on my story, just, you know, explain this one. And after that, on my story, I saw 160 shares. And some people messaged me, can you share this on your reel so I can share it with more people? I'm like, okay, all right, maybe this is a good video. Maybe I might get around 10,000 views or something. And as soon as I put that, it got 4.6 million views in 3 to 4 days. And still it's growing. It's still going. It was 4 million, I think, the last time I saw it. Now another 0.6 million has It's gone up by 0.6 million. So you see, viral videos are not always perfectly planned videos. You just have to put that out and see how it performs. Moving on. The next slide. Good content gets people to visit your profile. Good character makes them stay with you. So what I'm trying to say here is, you have to be, it's a very basic element, and it's also surprising. Only if you are a supportive, great-hearted person, people will stay with you, even in real life, even on your social media. So you just put out content, and people will always come and visit your profile. And if they like your character, they will follow you and stay with you. So which is extremely important. That's why the most important point is, if you want to be a viral content creator, you should be supportive and kind. Okay? Supportive and kind. That's the number one rule, because you cannot get enough support if you don't give enough support. So number one, whenever you put something, whatever videos you put, make sure if you get just one comment, reply to that. Do not leave any comments not replied. Of course, I'm talking about if you are a micro influencer or medium level influencer. So if you get too many comments, you might not be able to answer all of them, but reply to the comments as much as possible. Okay? Number two, if you find any other people's posts, and if you really like it, or if you learn something from that, make sure that you put your comments on their post. It's not always what comments come to you, it's also the comments that you put to other people's content, and make sure that it's honest and not negative feedback. If you feel like you have to put something negative, then don't put anything. If you have some positive comments to put, then put it. Just make it supportive, okay? Don't criticize. So that is very important. All right? So be honest. What comment you're putting, be honest. Hey, I really like the framing of this picture. I like the nature. You have captured it in a very nice angle. I love that. Such a beautiful comment. You can actually, if you think that's true, you can put it. Oh, I love the way it started. So if you find something really funny about the video, just put that in the comment. This part, I liked it. Lol. Just put it. It's very important. So that they will feel like, okay, someone is looking at my content, and they just actually pointed out something that I also liked of my video. I should support this guy. He's such a great guy. So they will start to support you as well. Okay? You cannot grow in this industry without enough support. Number three, share others' posts on your stories as well. Again, I'm coming back to collaboration. The idea is simple, but it's actually important. If you find something interesting that your friends are making, or someone you got to know recently is making, if you find it funny, if you find it relatable, if you think it's like a really good talent, just make sure that you share that on your story. It's not going to stay there forever, and it's not going to fill your profile with a lot of stuff. So when you share other people's stuff, they will also look at your content, and if they like it, they will share that with their followers as well. Okay? Number 4, post appreciation videos. There was a time I actually made hundreds of videos on my stories, appreciating people's profiles and videos. So it's not like you have to do that as well. If you feel like, okay, I should appreciate this person because that person is putting a lot of effort, then you can make a small video. Hey, Janit, I don't know, I'm just randomly picking up a name. The recent video that you have posted, it's really interesting. I love that. Just keep doing that, okay? And then tag Janit. Such an easy idea. It's such a small effort, but it creates an impact. It's very important. And the 5th one, you have a lot of features on your Instagram or TikTok, whatever. You have a lot of features. Make sure that you use them, because they have created that for a purpose. They have created polls and questions and voting and slide to see how much they have liked it. A lot of them. Just make sure that you use them and give your followers the opportunity for them to interact with your content. Okay? So let me show you a few screenshots. So the first picture with the red or pink background is actually my favorite content creators, favorite funny content creators. Hesara, Eric, and I think it's Ayla Queen or Isla Queen. I don't know. She keeps on changing it time to time. So I made an appreciation video. I actually reacted to some of their videos and posted it. And I felt great. They felt great. And also it's a great recognition for, as a fan follower, it's a great recognition for them as well. They like to know what people think about their content. Of course, we leave comments, but it's very rare people make videos to appreciate them. So I'm glad I did that, okay? And also on the right side, you can see the highlights. So day 1 greeting, day 2 greeting, day 4 greeting, day 3 greeting. So you wouldn't believe, so this is my personal story. So I made almost 100 videos for 5 to 6 days, which means almost 600 videos, just 15 seconds, appreciating people's content. So I just put up a story asking people, if you think your profile needs a shout out, drop me a yes, and they replied to that story. And I went and checked their profile, and I love their photography skills, I love their video making. Some people were singers, some people were dancers, some people were graphic designers, art, everything. So I visited their profiles one by one, and I took a screenshot of their profile, put that in my background or on the side somewhere, and then I appreciated them, saying, oh, this one, I especially like this one, and that one, this one, and the reason. I have provided the reason as well. So it's pretty simple, right? Remember, if you're not supportive, you're not going to get the support. It's important to be a good human without, like, oh, I put a content and I should get comments every day. I'm not going to reply to any comments because I'm a cool person. I'm a celebrity and I should not reply to comments. No, whenever you get a chance, whenever you're free, reply to the comments. It's important, okay? That's number 1. Be supportive, people. Number 2, confidence and collaboration. So the first one, go live once a week with or without audience. It's a little complicated thing to do, I know. Like when you go live, you're like all sweating, you don't know what to speak. And when 1 or 2 people join, you feel like, oh, it's less number of people. I don't know, should I end the live? It's humiliating. And suddenly 20 followers join the live, and you're like, oh, 20. And then you're like, oh, I don't know how to maintain them. Oh, they might leave at any time. And it goes down to 2, and you're like still demotivated, and you decide to quit. And after that, you never come back live ever, because you're like, so I know it's a little uncomfortable, but you have to do it. Even if there's only 1 person joining your live, make sure that you engage with them, ask them some questions. Hey, so make sure that you're prepared first before you go live. So if you're talking about how to, maybe one of your skills, how to sing or how to do the warm-up for your vocals, if you're doing that, make sure that you ask a couple of questions during the live. You're like, hey, a random name. Hey, Anderson, so hi, I can see you there. So do you like singing as well? Put a yes. And if you want me to share some tips on how to warm up your voice, I can share that with you. Just drop me a yes or something. And they will reply, and then you can explain it. If you really feel nervous that you don't want to go live, you can do that. There's a feature called practice live or something, where no one will join. You can just go live just for practice, okay? Because if you want to be a viral content creator, you have to be confident, right? If you are not confident, which is primary, you will think 2-3 times before posting something. You're like, I don't want to do this. It's important that you build up your confidence so that you just experiment a lot of stuff without worrying about what you look like or what people would think. So confidence is primary. So whatever opportunities you get to improve your confidence, take it. So my favorite idea is actually recording yourself talking about random stuff, and then you don't need to post them. Just keep it with you. Just try to do one video per day for the next 15 days minimum, and you can obviously compare your first video with the last video, and your confidence might have increased. So remember that. Okay, confidence is key. Follow pages that gives you confidence. So when you go on Instagram, don't randomly follow people or pages that does not give you any value. So ratio-wise, I prefer maybe if you like to follow meme pages, I understand, because I follow a lot of meme pages. But you should have motivation as well, right? The default learning. Whenever you open your Instagram, you should have something that can motivate you or that you can learn from. All right? So at least have that. At least have 10 to 20 people that you follow where you can get some ideas and motivation from. So if you want me to give some ideas on content creators or suggestions, I like Gary Vee's content. He gives a lot of tips about social media and how to create content. Simon Sinek's content are awesome. A lot of people are there. You can just search and find from YouTube or whatever, and then come back, follow them on Instagram as well. So that by default, you're subconsciously feeling motivated. The more you watch those kind of videos, the more your confidence grows, even if you're not doing anything. Just imagine you go for a movie, like a Transformer movie, like a lot of things happen. You come out from that movie, the movie is over, you feel like something just made you feel like, you want to break a wall, right? It's because that movie created an impact. So the more you watch those kind of motivational videos or ideas and tips, the more you spend your time with those kind of activities, subconsciously your confidence grows. Okay? I like how the video went from down to top. Okay. And number 3, follow the people you have met and spoken to. I do that. I make sure if I have met someone, if I have spoken to someone, I make sure that I follow them because, I think those are the number 1 people who know us better, right? So my friends know me better than a stranger. So I make sure that I follow them. If I talk to someone at a different event, I make sure that I ask their Instagram and then follow them. Because I think it's important. They are your number 1 priority. That's for me. I don't know what's for you. I make sure that I follow everyone I know, because through friends and families and the people that you met recently, since they know you better, know your character, they will make sure that they share something that they find relevant or interesting. Okay? All right. The next one, find the ones who has the same niche as you. So this is where we come to the collaboration. If you're a singer, or if you're a comedian, or if you're a dancer, just find someone who is doing the similar things as you. Drop them a message. Hey, I saw your dance videos, it's really nice. Do you think we can collaborate maybe this weekend? Maybe like a 1-minute video or something? And they would probably say yes, because it's the same purpose, same niche. So meet up that weekend and do that whatever dance or singing or whatever, comedy, anything. And then make sure that you edit, post that on the Instagram, and add them as the collaborator. If you had 1,000 followers and if that person has 1,500, when both of those videos get shared on both profiles, like collaborator option, there's a feature where it shows the same video to both followers. You're exposing your videos, your dance videos, to almost 2,500 people. Your own 1,000 and the other person's 1,500. 2,500 audience have seen your videos. You have to make use of this feature, okay? If you find some person who is really interesting with their content, but they are not on your same niche, like the purpose, maybe you're doing the singing videos and that person is doing dance videos, you might be like, okay, I want to collaborate, but I don't know how to collaborate. Then you have to use your creative thinking and find a way which can bring both of the ideas together, singing and dancing. Maybe you can create a nice song and for them to dance, or you just pop up your face and go, I don't know. Think of a creative way for you to collaborate, which should be a win-win for them and you as well. They should be happy with what's coming out from that video, and you should be happy as well. So it's not just one person, okay? It should be a win-win for both. All right, so these are some random video screenshots from my profile. So the first one, you can like a boxing pose. It's actually my friend, my school classmate, Adithan. So I just made a video with him. Why not invite your friends for your video? And the second one is, another 3 people, 3 of my friends. I asked them, hey, shall we do a funny video? And they're like, okay. And the third one is actually my girlfriend, and she also likes to maybe contribute a little bit. I asked her, hey, shall we make a funny video? And she was like, okay. And the fourth one, even I collaborated with my own cat. So just imagine, you can even, if you don't have anyone, you can just take a cat and then make a video, or just double act. It's okay. So I'm showing you these examples to see how far you can go. Friends, just reach out to your friends. If you think they are funny, if you think they are talented singers, just get them in one of your videos and do it. It's fun. Do it for fun, and it will reach more people, okay? See, the video with the cat has got 1.3 million, more than people. See the power of cat, yeah? And the next one is I did the collaboration with creators and some businesses. So these are a few screenshots. So Pissu Khanna was coming to Sri Lanka once, and I thought, okay, I should do a collaboration with him. So I did that. He did a stand-up comedy with us, which went amazing. And next, Vishy and Eric, you might have seen. So those 3 people are really good content creators. So, and they are funny as well. So I do comedy and they do comedic content. So I was able to collaborate with them. And the 4th video is I actually collaborated with a dance salsa business. So I combined my software engineering dance like with that concept. Software engineer tries to learn salsa, and then I thought, maybe why should not I collaborate with a dance academy or something? So I did that. Okay, so whatever I say, I'm just showing you proof for you to just start believing this. Number 3, you need resources, of course. And as soon as I say, hey, shall we start creating content? You're like, oh, okay, I should buy a DSLR, and I should buy just big white umbrellas and lights, and I should maybe buy a huge table and a background, and maybe a mic like this, and like multiple mics facing me. Just don't think too much. I do my content, all my contents, with just my phone and tripod, not all the time, sometimes, and also an editing app. So if you're using your phone, you can use InShot. I use InShot, and some people prefer CapCut, just any mobile apps. So whatever I posted so far, I have never edited any of those videos with a computer or Adobe Premiere or anything, okay? You can later invest on more equipments and start working on Adobe Premiere and invite more people to work with you. You can expand slowly. Of course, that option is always there. You can expand slowly. But do not directly try to jump into that area. You should start small. You should know how to use your resources. The resources that you have, are you using them the right way? Are you using them to the maximum? And then move to that level. Okay, so I have a friend who has DSLR and everything. So I thought maybe sometimes I can collaborate with him so we can get some high quality videos. So I will slowly get there. But now I'm using my own phone and the editing app on that same phone. Okay? See this video, that screenshot I have put on the right side, if you have seen that video, it's just taken from my phone. I did the color adjustment, everything using my phone, and put all the letters and everything uploaded, and it went well. Okay? Use your resources, everybody. You have the camera with you. Okay? Now, let me give you a few don'ts, do's and don'ts. If you post something, you might worry about, the number of likes are not enough. Oh, I'm going to look bad. So you send messages to people, hey, I have posted a picture or a selfie. Can you put a like and share? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Make sure that you give your support to other people, but don't expect them to support you. If they like it, they would definitely share and support. Okay? Don't do that, ever. I never ask people on my direct messages asking, hey, can you just share my video and like, if I really need that, maybe if it's really, really helpful, maybe once or twice, even I ask that from my close friends, only if I really, really need them. But otherwise, let your content speak out. You don't need to force people to share it. Okay? That's number one. Don't do it. Number two, don't do this follow for follow and unfollow if not followed. What is this? It sounds like a rap, by the way. Follow for follow or unfollow if not followed. Don't do that. I know at the beginning I was doing the same, actually. So I was following people, and if they don't follow me back, I'm like, okay, I'm going to unfollow this person. I just randomly follow strangers I have never met, and I'm like expecting them to follow me, and don't do that. Follow for unfollow and unfollow and follow is like very, very small and basic. Don't do that. It's okay. Don't do that. All right. So that's what I'm saying. Follow the people you know. Follow the friends. Follow the people you have met. So they know you, so they will follow back, and also they will start supporting you. Okay. And the next one, don't worry. So actually these are don'ts, okay? Don't worry about the likes dropping, okay? So the first picture that you have posted, you got 100 likes, and the second one you're getting only 52 likes. Oh my God, I got 52 likes. People starting to hate me. Is that what's happening? I should quit Instagram and go home. Why? Don't worry about likes dropping. Just make sure that you put a better post next. Don't worry about I know I also worry sometimes, like, oh, my first video performed well and this one is going down. Oh, okay, so I'm like going back and checking what's wrong with this video. Instead of that, focus on your next video. Don't waste your energy on the past videos. Focus on the next upcoming videos. Okay. And the next one is don't be happy about the likes going up. Okay. So you can be happy, but don't be like super happy and excited. I got 1 million views. Okay, I'm famous. Don't be too excited and happy when you reach 1 million or something, because it happens time to time. One video reaches 1 million, because when a couple of my videos reached 1 million views, I got this pressure. I'm like, oh, okay, I should make sure that my quality doesn't go down. So I decided I actually slowed down. I didn't want to upload much videos because I wanted to maintain that. But later I was like, nah. If it goes to 2 million and the next video comes to 10,000 views, I'm okay with it. I'm going to keep posting, because the next one will be 1 million again, and then next one 10 million, and next one 10,000, next one 5,000. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It should not stop me. I should not be excited and happy, and then the next day I'm like, oh, okay, no, I don't want that. I want to be consistent. Consistency is key. Post, keep posting, okay? Don't worry about the number of likes. Don't worry about likes going up or down. You have to do what you have to do, okay? Such a big advice. Now let's focus on some do's. These are the things you should do apart from the supporting things I told you. I advise all of you to post at least once a week, okay? At least once a week. You have to post at least once a week. If you want to post 2-3 times a week, great, do it. But you have to post at least once a week, okay? Like maybe fix a time. Every Friday at 7 p.m. I'm going to post something, which means you have to work throughout the week in order to make that video, and then you post it. And make sure that you post stories daily, at least one video of, showing your face, not like selfies. No, not like selfies and all. You can put selfies if you want to, but I'm talking about videos that can improve your confidence. Selfies, I don't think selfies improve your confidence, but videos actually do a much better job. So I can post a video every morning. Hey guys, today I'm gonna focus on managing my time well. So because yesterday I messed up, so today I'm gonna work on creating my own timetable, and I advise you to try the same. And if you think you are better at time management, just let me know some tips. And if I know some tips, I will share with you. Thank you, bye-bye. It's easy. Just make a story and then post it daily. Your thoughts, opinions, tips. I'm pretty sure everybody has different tips and tricks, and they should actually share it with other people, okay? And number 3, I said mostly maintain good lighting and audio, because I don't want to see a lot of videos which is, taken in the darkness, where the light is coming from the back and your face is dark and nobody can see your face, but you're like, I'm using light. It's, use the light properly. Go outside your house and take some videos. Or if you're next to the window of your house, if there's enough lighting coming, just face the window, take the phone and record something. So if there's better lighting, people actually subconsciously, they like to watch it more, okay? So not all the time, but most of the time. Find new ways to do the same things. If you are into singing, don't always think about singing on the same frame and, like singing like that. Oh, I thought some error happened. Okay. So if you are into singing, just go out and maybe try singing, or record the voice inside your house, and maybe create some nice visuals from outside and merge them. Try different ways to do the same thing. Don't stick to the old routine of doing things, okay? And make sure that your content is easy, simple, and be consistent, okay? So I gave you 5 new ways to do it. That does not mean you have to put pressure on every single video. Your number 1 idea is to be consistent, and once in a while change the style. It's actually experimenting to make sure that, are there different ways to show the same skills, that people would find it interesting. The most important one for me is relatability. So a lot of memes that people share, a lot of interesting things, videos, people share it because they find something common about those videos and their personal life. So for example, I did this, I showed you, right? My back hurts also me. It's the most common shared meme. So I thought to make it as a video, and then it got 1 million views because people do that all the time. It's very relatable, and that's why they shared it with other people. So if you're a singer, try to make it relatable. How can you make a song that is relatable? Can you mix comedy into it? Because comedy usually works, so that's why, comedy videos go viral. So think, if you're a singer or a dancer, do you think you can put some comedy in it? A little bit of comedy, or invite someone who is funny, or just how can I make it relatable? Can I put some funny visuals to the video to make it relatable? So think of those ideas. How can you make it relatable? because relatable videos get more shares. Last but not least, everyone, I gave you a lot of tips. Look at this video. This video is something that's still there on my Instagram, which only had 450 views. But you know, these are experimental videos. I put videos that to experiment, and I learn from YouTube and from other content creators, Instagram, wherever I can, and then I keep growing. So the idea is to be consistent. So which means you can fail, you can grow. One day it's a successful day, the next day is a failure, the next day is successful. It's okay as far as you are consistent. The more you do, the better you feel, you have better experience to share with other people. The reason why I'm able to share my experiences with you is because I have failed, I have experimented different videos. I checked if this video is working, let me post it. I'm not gonna worry about likes, let me post it. Oh, it's not performing well, okay, let it be. I'm gonna try a different video now. So experiment, keep experimenting until you find, well, a lot of people don't know what their passion is. A lot of people don't know what's gonna work, what's not gonna work until they try it. So just put it and see if it's working, not working, it's all right. Keep on doing that, and one day, maybe if you're consistent, maybe in 2-3 months, you will be able to find what's working for you and what's that one thing that you like to do and people love to watch as well. When they intersect, that's when the videos go viral. All right. So I don't know if we are going for the short commercial break. I don't know, is it? So anyway, I think you can submit your questions, because next up, I'm gonna take some questions. Yeah? No? Welcome back, everyone. That was the shortest commercial break. Okay. So you have submitted some questions over here. I can see that through the laptop that is not mine. Okay. So I'm going to read these questions and answer them as well. Question number 1. First of all, thank you so much for submitting your questions. What platform do you feel most comfortable creating content for? Okay. Great question. I feel comfortable, priority-wise, I feel comfortable with my Instagram and then TikTok. And the least comfortable one is, for me, it's YouTube. Not for everyone, because YouTube is you can't put short videos, right? So if it's Instagram or TikTok, I can put short videos, and I can put a lot of short videos. So it's comfortable for me, because with my time, I can quickly make a random video. I can think of a funny idea or something while I'm having lunch or something, and I'm like, okay, I can do that. So for me, it's Instagram or TikTok. And yes, so it differs people to people. So for you, if you want to start off, I would recommend you starting with Instagram or TikTok. Okay? Next question. When starting off, how did you introduce your niche? What was the biggest challenge in finding your niche? When you picked your niche, there were already many people doing comedy. What were the pros and cons of this when it came to creating new content and collaborating? Okay, it's one question with multiple questions. Nice. Okay. So let me answer them one by one. When starting off, how did you introduce your niche? So I didn't make a video like my first video. Hey guys, from today onwards, I'm going to make some funny videos for you to watch and enjoy. Thank you. So I did not say it. I just directly made a funny video and just posted it. Okay. If you want to put something like that, maybe you can put on your stories like, hey guys, I'm taking the singing thing seriously, or dancing thing seriously, so I'm going to start posting. I hope you guys will like it and share it. Okay, see you guys. So you can do that too, but I did not introduce my niche. I just started with it because I liked doing funny content. What was the biggest challenge in finding your niche? So I understand this question very deeply, because there are too many things, too many options we can choose from. finding your niche itself is a challenge. You don't know, you might be like, I'm too talented, I'm multi-talented, and you don't know which one to choose, or you think you don't have any talent, so you're like, oh, I don't know what to choose because I don't have any talent. I get this answer a lot of times. I go and ask, hey, so you want to create content, so what are you good at? I'm not good at anything. Bathroom singing I can. I get those answers a lot of times. So if that's your problem, again, my idea is for you to experiment. Maybe one day post a singing video, the next day put a dancing video, and whatever you think you have some skill on, maybe you can go and ask your friends. If you don't know about yourself, you can go and ask your friend, hey, I want to make content, but I don't know what to make. I don't know what my talent is. Do you think I have any talent? And at the beginning, your friends like, you don't have any talent, that can happen. But later they will tell you, okay, maybe, no, you have a very strong voice. Maybe you can do some public speaking tips, or you have done drama at school, right? So why don't you share some acting tips with people? Or, you play guitar. Like, why are you not thinking of, posting some guitar things, or just teaching people how to play guitar? So you can ask your friends if you don't know. Okay? And again, experiment. At the beginning, it might be difficult. I created some characters at the beginning. You can go back to my old TikTok videos and you can check. I have posted some very funny characters that did not work. Nobody laughed. But it's okay. I kept on doing it until I found my strong characters. I created the student teacher character, or the creepy software engineer character. So over time, it grew and it became stronger. So at the beginning, I was experimenting with content to find what my actual area is. Okay? When you picked your niche, there were already many people doing it, many people doing comedy. What were the pros and cons of this when it came to creating new content and collaborating? So you have given one answer in the question itself. When there were so many people doing comedy, it was actually a good thing for me because I love to collaborate. So I'm like, I prefer collaboration over competition. Competition is old, unless it's like a running competition or something. But collaboration is beautiful. When there are a lot of people doing comedy, I'm like, wow, all of you do comedy. I also do comedy. Let's collaborate. Okay, it's nice. So it was not actually, I didn't see any cons in it. At the end of the day, if people like your content, if people like your character, they will be okay to follow multiple comedians, including you. And if your content keeps on improving, they will obviously support your content as well. So it's never, I can't say if there are any cons actually. There's always pros because I love to collaborate. I love to support people. I love to get support from people. Okay, simple. All right, thank you for that wonderful question. Next one, can you give some tips for people who are camera shy to become more relaxed and look natural in front of the camera? Yeah, it's a very common problem that I faced at the beginning as well. So the best tip I can give you is you have to practice. So let me give you a different example. If you want to be good at football, no matter how many books you study, you are not going to be good at football. You have to get to that playground and play that game, right? And then you will learn from your mistake and you will become confident. You're like, oh, football, oh, that's easy because I have played it so many times. So if you want to be confident, you have to record yourself speaking about something, and no need to post, just keep them. Just do 1 minute video per day, record yourself talking about some random things that happened that day, and then just keep it with you. And do it. Just try to do it for 30 days at least, and you will and compare your first video with the 30th video, and you will obviously see a lot of changes. Okay, it's a very slow growth. It's a beautiful slow growth of your confidence. You will not realize it throughout the journey, But at the end, when you compare your first video, you will be like, oh, wow, I don't look awkward on the camera. Oh, okay. All right. So I want you to try that. If you're camera shy, you have to face the camera. Okay, build a relationship with the camera. Fall in love with the camera. I love you. Do you love me? Yes, I love you too. You know, fall in love with the camera, so it's easy to make videos. You have to build a relationship with the camera. So commit time. If you want to be in a good relationship, you have to have some quality time, right? So have some quality time with the phone, recording videos of yourself talking about random stuff. All right. Next one. What do you think about niche content? Or does it not matter in 2023? I recommend niche content. And obviously, you might want to try different types of random stuff as well. You can actually try them. But have that percentage, like, I don't want people to come to your profile and they're like, oh, this guy posts all type of content. I don't know what video to watch. So I don't want people to get confused, okay? So I want you to maybe maintain a percentage. 80% of your content should be niche. You know, you should have some, like, you should be known for something, right? You should be known as a singer or a comedian. So make sure that 80% of your content is around comedy. I mean, your niche. If you're a singer, 80% of your content should be singing related content. And 20% of the content, maybe you can make something super random that is not part of your niche, you know, just some fun, random stuff. That's okay. But make sure that 80% of the time, you put something that is relevant to your purpose and niche. So people will identify you for your purpose. They'll be like, Anderson, comedian, right? Oh, that person, I don't know, Paulusha, she's a singer. Okay, you know, so they will know. So yes, 80%, 20%. Next question. Any tips for an aspiring food influencer? How do I attract an audience with food-based content? I'm not a food vlogger, but I think I can share some tips. Influencer. So I prefer some comedy element mixed to it, actually, if you're a food influencer. So because there's a lot of food influencers, obviously you can collaborate. If you know someone who is doing food vlogs, collaborate with them. Even if they have 1,000 followers and you have 1,000 followers, it's okay. Both of you meet up and you decide, okay, let's go for a food vlog, and put that video that has a collaborator, so 2,000 people watch it. Okay. Always think about, is there something unique I can add? Maybe you can invite one of your friends who is funny. You know, just think what are some different ways you can do the same thing, food influencer thing, but in different ways. Okay. Okay, let me share a couple of ideas maybe. Let's say you have a singer, a friend who can sing and have released some songs. You can actually ask that person to come for the food vlog thing, and while having the meal, you can actually talk about it. Hey, I like this potato chip, nice potato chip. So tell me, when you started this music thing, how was it? Yeah, nice, okay. So you can actually do that. So you're discussing about something interesting and important, at the same time being a food influencer. So you're doing two things. So it's a win-win for that person, and it's a win-win for the food influencer as well. Okay? Yeah, it's again comes back to supporting each other. Right, next question. Hi there. May I know if and how the time of the day posting comes into place, please? I usually prefer to post something after work hours where people are not working, they are back home. So I usually put around 7 p.m. And also you can check on your analytics. If it says 8 p.m. is when most of your audience are active, then don't put at 8 p.m., put like half an hour before. Don't put sharp at 8. So you can check your own analytics and see what's the peak time and post half an hour before, or you can just have your own time that is, after work hours. I prefer after work hours because that's when people are relaxed. I know during work they check their phone too, but after work is recommended. But anyway, check your analytics. There's a feature called analytics on Instagram or TikTok. How do you keep up with the trend when creating content? Good question. But the interesting thing is I did not take part in that many trending things actually. Most of the time it's my own things, What is trending always? I know there are songs trending, so you can do something around that and post. If there's a dance challenge that is trending, you can do something around it and post. Yes, you can always try that, but I did not try them a lot. I tried very few times. So obviously you can try that, but it's not necessary for you to keep up with the trend all the time. Maybe time to time you can, but do not try to depend on the trend and make that your thing. So again, maybe 80-20%. Because for me, what's trending is relatability. Okay? If you are going to the office and coming back stressed out, that stress is actually a trending topic. Always, right? So I just make content around that. So for me, relatability is always trending over the trending songs and stuff. But obviously, you can try both. Okay? Do you have any more tips on managing your mental health when you are using social media? Oh, what a wonderful question. All right, yes. Mental health is important when you are overloaded with a lot of content and social media. If you are a person who wakes up in the morning and you don't find anything interesting in your life and you open your phone, that means you're going to face some mental issues. Okay? There's a feature called screen time for social media. You actually can set up 1 hour or 30 minutes per day for Instagram or TikTok or whatever. Use that, because the more time you spend on the phone, as a content creator, I use 2 hours maximum on different content. Maybe 1 or 2 times it might exceed. That can happen. But you should have that regular discipline, because I made this video which got 4 million views. 4 million, yeah. I actually talk about that. If you watch for 30 minutes and each video is 15 seconds long, you watch almost 120 videos in just 30 minutes, right? And one video is like a happy video, next one is a sad one, stressful news or something, and the next one is a cute video, and the next one is the funniest video, and the next one is a little bit emotional, and next one is like a criticism of someone, like fighting with each other. You're watching all of that. I know algorithm exists, but still it's two different scenarios, is different context, different situations, different backgrounds. They're still different, even though 2 different videos are both happy, but it's 2 different contexts. So your mind keeps on switching. So if you do that for half an hour in the morning, as soon as you wake up, you watch that. And I know, because I have experienced it, I feel tired. I'm like, as soon as I watch for half an hour in the morning, I'm like, wait, I didn't do anything. Why do I feel tired? Because your brain is tired. So don't use phone for the first 1 hour as soon as you wake up, and the last 1 hour before you go to sleep. You have to build up your real life things, like maybe going to the gym, and whenever you get 30-second break, don't check your phone for interesting stuff. You have to develop that. So limit your screen time, and take a book and write down some content ideas if you have. How can you develop that idea? How can you, script it, whatever. They are really great things to do, and then you can make content and post them. So put more time on creativity, and not just, getting bored and watching thousands of videos all the time. Okay? So that's how you take care of your mental health. Spend quality time and reduce the screen time and put the timer. If you are spending more than 3 to 4 hours, you're going to be a little, mental fitness is going to be weak. Okay? All right, I think I answered all the questions. If you have any more questions, you can create an Incubator. And also, if you find me on social media somewhere, Anderson Haran, the great guy, you can maybe drop me a message, and if I can, I'll help you and support you. Thank you. Anderson Haran, everyone.